So I've been. This is Max of Chonoswiss.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I've been looking forward to seeing Chonoswiss again, but also meeting Max again. I can't wait to see. There's a new watch called the Repeater, and I can't wait to see that. But I shall turn the camera around.
I love meeting the people. You meet all of the watch lovers from all over the world. It's the best time to connect with collectors, the best time to meet fellow watch lovers, and that's what I love about the fair. Let's start with the Scream. You see it over there?
Yes, yes.
It's one of our wildest pieces that we have ever done.
So I cannot wait to see these watches. Wow, these are so cool. So this is the Repeater Scream.
Exactly.
That I've. That is so cool.
Let's try this here, Steve.
Yeah. Wow.
All colors of the rainbow to be found in this watch.
Wow. The dial. There's so much going on in the dial.
There's so much going on. If you want, I can tell you the story quickly.
Yes,
if you have time for that. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes.
So, what we have here is called the Quarter Repeater Scream. It's the wildest piece that we have ever done in terms of colors.
Yeah.
But the true story here, it starts at the back of the watch. It's an historic movement dating all the way back to our founder, Gerd Rüdiger Lang.
Yeah.
In the 90s, he was using this exact movement. It's an historic movement.
Yeah.
And he was using this one to create quarter repeaters in the year of 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
He was launching quarter repeaters with this exact movement.
Yeah.
25 years, we forgot about those movements.
Yeah.
Then 2 years ago, we went to our archives. We wanted to find something that carries all the passion, all the love for watchmaking.
Yeah.
And we found this. 50 movements, 50 exclusive movements from Chonoswiss, and we put them into one of the most modern, wildest watches that we've ever created.
And there are only 50 of these.
Only 50.
That's not many.
Not at all. I mean, we have 25 watches of the Quarter Repeater Scream limited edition, and we have 25 of a blue model that we have also launched at the same time for watches and wonders. So, let me show you once again why it's called a Scream.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one part of the story, right?
Yeah. I mean, even in daylight, the luminescence is there. You can see it.
But the true story, why it's called a Scream, starts if you press that button. It's really the rock star of watchmaking, that watch.
Okay.
Let me show you that.
Okay.
So we do have that little magic box here.
Yeah.
Before I press that button, I want to tell you that at 1 o'clock, you will see the hammers chiming. At 3 o'clock, you will have that little guilloche plate, which is part of the legacy movement, and we have decorated that. It will shift up and trigger the chiming mechanism.
Yeah.
As this is a quarter repeater, it will repeat the hours and the quarter hours, meaning the maximum sound that you can get is 12:45 in terms of length.
Okay.
So let me quickly set the watch to 12:45.
Okay. Wow.
To have it, because the fair is really loud. Usually you could just press it and then you would hear it, because as it is very loud, I'm gonna press down the watch on that box, so you're gonna hear it a bit better.
That is so cool.
How did you like it?
That's so cool. It has on the grey strap there. It has such an appealing. The colours pull you in, but the complication. I mean, the intrigue of the dial, the visual interest, is lovely. That is super. Okay, and so we have. Oh yes.
One more watch I would love to show you.
Yeah.
You see it there on the wall?
Yeah.
It's called the Pulse One Sand.
Yeah.
This is a little revolution that we have caused here in Lucerne.
Yeah.
So, this is the first ever Chonoswiss with an integrated titanium bracelet. First one in 40 years of history of watchmaking made in Lucerne.
Oh wow.
You see here, those main parts of the bracelet, they're sandblasted. In between you have links that are ultra polished. That gives you that almost water-like fluid
Yeah.
feel of the bracelet.
It looks, the quality and the fluid of that material looks, yeah, that is lovely. I love the color of the dial.
Exactly. The color is called Sand.
Yeah.
A limited edition of 100 pieces only.
Oh gosh, that's nothing.
What you see here is a ultra-modern yet clearly Chonoswiss case.
Yeah.
We do have the onion crown, which is integral part of our brand DNA.
Yep.
We have the knurled bezel,
Yes.
which is also sandblasted and polished on the sides.
Yeah.
And of course we have the lugs, which are now, however, so well integrated that they become one.
Yeah.
The watch runs on the
Yes.
manufacturer movement C6001,
Yeah.
which we introduced 2 years ago.
I recognize the winding mass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a tungsten rotor, beautifully ruthenium plated, and you might notice that the movement has exact same color as the watch, so we wanted to have it fluid all the way.
Oh wow.
Very special feature of the strap
Yeah.
is actually the integrated
Yes.
folding clasp that you see here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very few brands achieve to do it in such a fluid way.
Yeah.
We were very fortunate to have it this way.
Oh wow.
Regulator setup, hour, minute, second separated,
Yeah.
and you have a retrograde second flipping back every 30 seconds.
That's lovely. That is lovely. Wow. Wow. We have this, we have the Sand, and we have the, is it the small second?
Exactly. That
Oh,
one is called
yes.
the small second family. It is the new entry into the Chonoswiss world. It is the smallest, smartest, and sleekest Chonoswiss that we have ever done.
This is very smart, yes.
40 millimeters in diameter, 11.5 millimeters in terms of thickness, so it's the slimmest Chonoswiss that we have in our current collection.
Yeah. Oh,
Small
yeah.
guilloche second at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
A 10 layers of nano printed dial that
Yeah.
we see as a main dial.
Yeah.
Breguet numbers that are CVD coated in blue. A fully redesigned crown.
Yeah.
Hollowed out and sandblasted lugs to make it super smooth on your wrist.
Yeah. I can imagine this is very popular, and those indices do pop off the dial.
Absolutely.
It's very nice. Wow, these are Max. These are super. Max, once again, thank you so much.
We're happy to have you anytime.
Thank you, Max.
Take care.
But I want to show you some of the pieces on display here. And once again, it's very. I find it so interesting videoing watches that you like, because in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, oh, I do like that. Oh, I like that. And the fact that I've got my camera on it tends to mean that, you know, I'm already a captured audience. I already like the thing. This movement's beating away. You can see its little heartbeat there. Oh, that's very, very cool. I do like that. It's very smart. And the sub-dials providing that, again, that interest. You know, watches at Watches and Wonders, you know, they are all very good. Watches and Wonders seems to, you know, be home to all these fabulous watches that put huge amounts of effort into the manufacturing, the technology in building these things. And I'm trying to capture the brilliance of them. You know, I've said it many times, you know, this is all mechanical artwork. It's passion driven and also expertise driven. Imagine operating this machine. It's a thing, that's a skill all by itself. But let me wriggle through, and hopefully I won't get in the way of other people. And look at that. It's very stealthy. I do like that. Yeah, that's very nice. And I do apologise, I don't always know the names, apart from, you know, it's definitely got that Chonoswiss look about it. One of the things that's drawn my attention to Chonoswiss is the colours that they use. Often the regulator-styled dials, you know, the complicated looking, the over-engineering, and these crowns. I do like larger crowns on watches, so that's just my own preference. I do, and I like complicated watches. Now, when I came close to this, there was someone looking at it earlier, but now I've got the opportunity. I do like it. I mean, everything I'm pointing this camera at, I like. And red has featured a couple of times actually. This time at Watches and Wonders. It's very striking, and you can imagine how that would look on me. It would, that would be very nice. And I always think of Kevin O'Leary actually when I'm thinking of red straps. And we have another piece here. Oh, it's very nice. That looks an exotic material case. I think that's sapphire. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? And once again, this machine, and you can see some handwritten notes about its operation. Isn't it nice? Okay. I love the fact that this is there.